Good morning, Lincoln Charter School, fourth grade. It's Mr. Way. We are back in Mr. Way's Math Facts and Coach's Corner. As you can see, I got my team shirt on today. Keystone State Predators. This is our championship coaching shirt right here. Still got my Steelers background up. I might change to another team one day. No, probably not. It's gonna stay Steelers. But we're gonna start going over the four problems that I gave you from yesterday to get done for today. We're going to go over those, and then I'll have four more for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day on two digit by two digit multiplication. We'll move on to something else. Haven't decided. Have to go through the worksheets that we had from early in the year to see what we want to move on to next. But tomorrow will be our last day on two digit by two digit. So we're going to jump right into the four problems we had yesterday. The first problem was 35 times 69. Then it was 50 times 74, 33 times 65, and then 73 times 44. You should already have these done on your paper because I already have them done on mine. We're going to go over my answers to make sure your answers match mine. If you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments, and I do reply to your comments. And let's get started. First one is 35 times 69. We got 35 times 69. You see, for each one, I've already drawn my dinosaur heads. So we're just going to jump right into the problems. You see I used two different colors. I used purple in the ones place, and I used orange in the tens, except for this one. I used purple, orange, and kind of green. I'm all over the place with that one. But on this first problem, 35 times 69, we're taking the 9 times 5, which gives you 45. You put your 5 down, and you carry the 4. Right, and then you got 9 times 3, which gives you 27, plus 4 gives you 31, which here gives you an answer of 315. After you multiply that, you cross out the 4 like I did to make sure you're not adding extra numbers. So then we're taking 6 times 5. Now we're in the tens place. So 6 times 5 equals 30. We're putting our 0 down in the tens place now. We have 6 times 5 equals 30. We're putting our 0 down. We carried our 3. 6 times 3 equals 18, plus 3 equals 21, which gives us 210. We have that here. We drew our line, have our addition symbol. Now we're adding 5 plus 0, or 5 plus nothing, equals 5. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 3 plus 1 equals 4. I put my comma down because we're going into the thousands place, and then 2 plus 0 or nothing equals 2, which gives us a final answer of 2,415. And I'm hoping that's what you got for your first answer, is 2,415. Moving on to our second problem we had was 50 times 74. This was probably the easiest problem on the row because it has a 0 in it. So we're going to start in the ones place with the 4. It was 4 times 0 equals 0. You put your 0 down. Then you got 4 times 5 equals 20. You put your 20 down. So for the first answer, top row, you should have 200. Then we move over to the tens place, and we got the 7. 7 times 0 equals 0. Again, you see our 0 is all lined up. We're in the tens place. When we start with the digit in the tens, our first answer goes in the tens place. So it's 7 times 0 equals 0. We're moving over to 7 times 5 equals 35. We put our 35 down, give us a final answer of 350. We got our addition symbol up here. We drew our line. Let's add. 0 plus nothing, or 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 2 plus 5 equals 7, and 3 plus 0 equals 3. So that gave us an answer of 3,700 or 3,700. And I'll give you time to look at that. So your answer should look just like mine. Now we're going to move on to the third problem. In this form, it was 33 times 65. I'm a little under the weather. If you hear me sniffing, I got a slight cold, but I'm okay. Right here, we're going to start again in the ones place with 5 times 3 equals 15. We put our 5 down and we carried our 1. All right. Then we move over. It's the same number. So we got 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16, which gives us an answer of 165. Then we're going to move over to the orange column, or our tens place, where 6 times 3 equals 18. You see, I put my 8 down and I carried my 1 again. So it's 6 times 3, 18. My 8 is in the tens place because that's where I'm starting at. I put my 8 down and I carried my 1. Then we're going 6 times 3 again. 6 times 3 is 18 again, but this time it's plus 1 gives us 19. So we put our 19 down. We have our addition symbol and our line. Now we're ready to add. 5 plus 0, or 5 plus nothing, equals 5. 6 plus 8 equals 14. You put your 4 down and you carry the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2, plus 9 is 11. I put my 1 down and my comma, and I carried the 1. So 1 plus 1 now equals 2, giving us a total answer of 2,145. I'm hoping you have the same answer. For that one should be 2,145. Then of course, we have our last problem over here. Our last problem was 73 times 44. Again, we'll start in the ones column with the purple 4. It'd be 4 times 3 equals 12. We put our 2 down and we'll carry this 1. 4 times 3 equals 12. We put our 2 down, we carry the 1. We got 4 times 7 equals 28, plus this 1 gives us 29, which gave us an answer of 292. We're going to slide over because we're dealing with the same digit, so it's the 4. We're going to take the exact same steps. 2 times 3 equals 12. We put our 2 down, as you see again, in the tens place, because this 4 is in the tens, so it's 12. We carry the 1. Then it's 4 times 7 equals 28, plus this 1 equals 29, which gives us 292 again. We have our addition symbol. We have our addition symbol down and our line. Now we're ready to add. So it came out to 292. Then you're sliding over one space and we got 292 again because it was 73 times 44. So now we're ready to add. We got 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. We put our 1 down and we carry the 1. Then we got 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 9 equals 12. We put our 2 down, we carry the 1. Then 1 plus 2 equals 3, giving us a final answer of 3,212. So your answers should look just like mine. I'll show them all in the camera again so you can see. So you can see the answers. And then I also, for tomorrow, I want you to answer this bottom row. This is our last, tomorrow would be our last day on 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. I'll introduce what we're going to do next tomorrow, but I want you to have these problems done for tomorrow. 97 times 31, 44 times 64, 55 times 84, and 16 times 23. That's our work for tomorrow. This is Mr. Way. This has been Mr. Way's Math Facts for Wednesday. Again, I'm hoping they're helping you, and share these with your classmates, your little brothers and sisters. You can let your mom and dad watch, and y'all stay safe, and I will see y'all again tomorrow morning.